Plugawiec. No dawajcie. Siema, Phil.
What is this? Oh, that's a pretty little shrine. The woman in the painting. She almost looks like Mother.
This man is either very devoted or very insane.
I need to find her now.
Chyba to drugie. Chyba to drugie. Jest bardzo niepoczytelne.
Necromantic rituals. What terrible things are going on down here? Why would he have these? What's he planning?
Okej. Więcej, no to tak. 90 000 punktów, jaka rzeź, no rzeź jest niezła. Ja sobie zrobiłem przerwę, mówię nie. Na tą godzinę tak średnio. Z rana bym musiał, kurde, bo po południu, kurde, pograć albo coś. Ale nie, na pewno w weekend jeszcze pogramy w Nowa Drift, jakby co. Co tam, Fili, jak tam weekendzik przygotowany? Powiem tak, jeden...
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Mother always knew me best.
Yes, and she spoke so fondly of you. What a lovely, gentle woman. You will never understand. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Release my mother and we'll go.
She's here. She's waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived.
Nieźle,
You know
nieźle.
what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Damn. Zatłukę go. Zatłukę go po prostu. A, nie zacznie do zaatakowania, okej.
That was exciting.
No? Jeszcze wstają? Leżysz mi tam, kurde. Mamy jedno. No, jeszcze? Dawaj.
Mother. His magic was the only thing keeping her alive. I'm so sorry.
I knew you would come.
I tried to find you.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. But now, I'm free. I'll be with Carver and Bethany and your father. But you'll be all alone.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little girl has become so strong.
No, dokładnie.
You've always made me so proud.
I straciliśmy całą rodzinę. Carver. Mroczne pomioty. Bethany. Zaraza. Matka. Nekromancja.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
I let Bethany down. I promised her I'd look after Mother.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have... She could be... Why her? Why Leandra?
Mother's gone. Will knowing why ease the pain?
No, it won't. It will always seem senseless, won't it? Where's the one who did this to her? Did you find the person who killed Leandra?
Oczywiście.
Say his killing days are over.
It won't bring Leandra back, but I'll take comfort in knowing that. I should talk to the city guard, make arrangements to retrieve Leandra's body. Take care, my dear.
I zostaliśmy sami jak palec.
Arabelas. Marvinan. I'm glad you're here, Meryl. Leandra is in a better place now. She's with the Maker. Or with Falandine. You never know.
Skurczybyk jeden. No.
The only thing, Meryl's moved in. Maybe she doesn't feel that this is her home yet.
Dobra.
I can't bring myself to change anything about Mother's room.
Czuję się też smutny.
I'm sorry about your mama. I will miss her.
Ann. Do nóżki.
If I may say so, I don't think Mistress Meryl is exactly, comfortable staying in the estate.
She's pretty.
She still goes to the alienage often, usually when you're not home. Something draws her there. I can't imagine what. Still, my boy and I do like her very much. Just thought you should know. My lady.
Okej. Walik. A, tu jeszcze coś jest. Aha.
Mistress Mel was a fine woman. Reminded me of my
Okej. Kompanion, Zwarik, Awelin, okej. Jeszcze mamy questy kompanionów. Elegancko. Elegancko. Dobra. Warik.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. There definitely seems to be something between you and Daisy these days. So, what's going on, Hawk?
Well, well, well. I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
It's the chest hair, isn't it? Women can never resist my chest hair. Unfortunately, it's not to be. I'm spoken for.
Bianca stands in my way again, does she?
What can I say? She's the jealous type. As your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Meryl is a sweet girl, but there's a whole lot of crazy in that little package.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so.
No i elegancko. Jeden kompanion z głowy. Awelin. Awelin. Dobra. Mam nadzieję, że tutaj nic nie zatriggeruje przy okazji głównego questa. Dobra. Dobra. Tak to mamy.
Hawk.
Tak.
I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
I have a smile on my face. That should be enough for most people.
That doesn't work on me. I knew her too. I want to think my mother was like her. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
I could use one.
As much or as little as you want. No one tells you how to mourn. And when someone says, move on, you take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
Okej, dobra. No teraz mamy to z głowy, dobra.
I think I saw sparrows in the rafters.
Elegancko. Dobra. Viscount. To pogadajmy.
A true disaster. There is no pleasing anyone after this.
Okay.
It is apparently not enough that the Kunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus.
Znowu?
The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Kun. He has left for the Kunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke. Convince Seamus to come home.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
You know this will only end in trouble.
Fitting. That's where it started. My son is not foolish. He will listen to reason, and you are in the best position to offer that opportunity. Please, do what you can.
Okej. Zrobimy co możemy i tak damy mu wybór. Niech sam zdecyduje, czy zostanie z Kyun, czy nie. Taka prawda. Taka prawda. Dobra.
All set.
I elegancko. O, jeszcze z tyłu są. LOL. Not bad. Dobra. Prawie 19. O, może nie prawie. Ale idzie całkiem sprawnie.
Want to place bets on who sent them? And I could.
Qunari Compound.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
Well, hope the Viscount's boy hasn't settled in.
Sarah Hawke.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Kyun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Converting the Viscount's son. His opposition will have a field day.
And?
The enemy of your enemy should be your friend?
I don't fear the whole of them together. And it is not my role to reject the free choice of Videthari. The son responded to his own demand of the Kyun. He is neither my slave nor my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
That probably could have been mentioned earlier.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
I doubt he'd involve the Chantry in such a personal matter.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I just can't think of it right now.
Her intent is obvious, and what the Kyun demands is clear. This is the last insult I intend to suffer. Resolve this, or her hiding place will be reduced to rubble. I will be watching, Hawk.
Okay. Okay. Co ona tu znowu zrobiła? Kurde. Ta matka Patrycja. Normalnie no... Skandal, skandal po prostu. Oh.
Look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse. Your Kunari masters will finally answer.
All this will do is make people hate you.
I have kept the fear of the Kunari fresh in every sermon, every prayer. They will know whose word to believe. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
Great plan. Until people start dying in a war with the Kunari.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die!
Okay.
Is that all you got? Ramalana Falid!
Co? Już? Pięknie. Idziemy z tym koksem.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
She's on to you, Patrice. Quick, lie harder.
Don't you spout your Kunari filth. This is a hand of the divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Kunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
Love or hate the Kunari, a blind nut could see she took this too far.
No price is too much when we speak of eternity.
Eternity is long enough that we need not rush to meet it.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sirrah Hawke, you act on behalf of the Viscount? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
Oh.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
Okay.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
It does. And I am no longer that person.
No to kto w takim razie jest?
Please. Hawk. Leave me.
Okej.
So, everything is great now. Kunari.
Dobra. Izabela.
The chantry and a dead son will just fade from memory.
I doubt any side was satisfied. And now?
The Arishok's the one to worry about. So we clean up and wait for trouble to find us.
Izabela.
I can't think with you. Isabella, my dusky goddess. You have buried yourself in the flesh of my heart like a worm in a red apple. You heartworm, you.
Oh, look, my friend is here. Excuse me.
But I haven't gotten to the part where I invite you to feast upon my tender white flesh.
So?
That's all right. I think I'll manage. Speaking of romance, you're interested in Meryl, aren't you?
I'm that obvious, am I?
Well, that's good. She always seemed a little lonely. I get the feeling the girl's messing in something big and dangerous. Look out for her, will you? Make sure she doesn't hurt herself.
Okay. In Hightown Nation. Okej, dobra. Czyli tu u siebie musimy pogadać, okej.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle. Get off your high horse. I have problems too. Ha! What drink should I order and who's the father? Oh, you little...
Are there any good seats?
Oh boy!
Hawk. The Arishok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand. I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
Real problem. I wsila.